Okay, y'all. So I had to re-record what I was saying earlier because um something was going on with my mic. So hopefully this is recording and I'm at risk at Monster waking up. But pretty much all I was saying is that yeah, it's been really difficult for me for the past January, February, yeah, the past January, December, November, December, January, and February. For the past 4 months, my health has been really bad, y'all. It's been really, really, really bad, and I've just been really just trying to deal with that, to be honest with you. Um, but the past month was the most difficult for me because I was in the hospital, and I don't know if I recorded that last time, but I was in the hospital again. Um, but what triggered it was I got COVID, and I got COVID from my son, and it made me very sick, and my heart started acting up. So I was like, just laying downstairs on the floor, rolling around, and the pain was just so intense. And my husband asked my mother-in-law, thank God to my mother-in-law, she's very good when it comes to that. She comes and helps the family. And he said, Ma, Amber's not doing good. I think she has to go to the hospital. So he got my mother-in-law, and she came, and the minute he got home, we went straight to the hospital. And they did an EKG. My heart wasn't doing anything right. They did all of this tests, and then they found out I had COVID. Then they sent my husband home, and they were like, we're going to have to admit you. So I was there for like 4 days, and then they let me out, and then I had to be on more medication. And then when I got out, there was a lot of drama in my family going on, because people were trying to make arrangements for me and my family, and they're not my family. I mean, they're my family, but they're not my immediate family. I have a household. I have food that has to be put in the refrigerator. I have bills that have to be paid. If I don't help my husband with the bills, he wouldn't be able to keep this house. We've got this house off of both of our incomes, not just one person. So, yeah, that's the reason why I was really upset that supposedly people that were supposed to be family were trying to mess with my form of funds, without even discussing me. And I know that you might be like, how does that even fucking happen? First of all, how does a person that is, family trying to do that, A, and B, how do they even have the platform to do that? It's complex, and I really don't want to get into all of that because it's going to hash up stuff. But I was dealing with that drama. Then after that happened, I got my period. And when I get my period, TMI, I know, but when I get my period, I lose a lot of blood. So after losing a lot of that blood, it started messing with my heart. I started getting really depressed and feeling weird, and I started bleeding a lot and getting very dizzy. When these things happen, well, when I get my period, I don't get it like everybody else. It comes like 4 months can go by and then it doesn't even come. And then when it does come, it's very, 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 very bad. It bleeds. So like I have to wear a Depends, and I have to wear adult diapers, and then I have to wear a pad inside of the adult diaper. That's how bad I bleed. So that was something I had to deal with, and I was bleeding over the typical 7 days. I was bleeding for a very long time. For almost 2 weeks I had my period. So I was dealing with that, and on top of that, I was dealing with a really bad case of PMS that had me in a space that I was just like ready to rip out people's souls. Like, where I was at was a little bit very, very dark. So I just been out of it, y'all. I just been out of it, and I just been very emotional because I get scared of how bad or how fast things are deteriorating with me and my body. And I also get worried about the happiness of my husband because, no one signs up for, having 4 kids and you have a wife that really can't even get up and pick up, a toddler's toys off the floor without feeling like she's going to have a heart attack. Like, it's hard. It really is hard. So, I just been dealing with that aspect of everything. Just really frustrated that I can't move the way I want to move because I'm not the type of person to sit down and let everybody do everything for me. I want to do things. I want to get things done because I wish I can get them done. Like, if my body just worked with me, there would be so much things that I would do. Like, I want to go outside and put more mulch in the front yard. I want to plant new flowers out there. I want to start an herb garden. I want to fix the porch. I want to shave all the stuff off the porch and restain it. I want to paint the walls. I want to redo my steps with the decals. There are so many things that I want to do, and these things that people take for granted, I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. My body can't. It won't let me or allow me to. And I'm only 40, 41, guys. I'm not even like hitting 50 yet. And I'm dealing with this shit now, which scares me because my children are all underneath the age of 13, the ones that are mine. Imagine. It's just scary. And it's really hard for me to go to the doctors frequently because of my daughter. You guys know that I always bitch about her being a very high demanding, very, like irate child. She does not like to drive in the car. She does not like to be in a stroller. She wants to be running around messing. And it's just difficult to do that when you have to go to the doctor and get an exam and talk to them about things that are, that need to be talked about without a screaming child. So these are the things I have to deal with that are frustrating. But, I did make progress today. I called my gastric bypass, person and made an appointment with them because I'm having some stomach problems. And I don't know if that has to deal with what I had before when I was in the hospital. Not the recent visit with the heart issues, but the pancreatitis issues. Because I'm having some stomach issues, and then my heart is beginning to bother me again. I can literally feel it struggling, and I don't know what's up with that. And then I went to go do a follow-up with my primary doctor, and he yelled at me and said I need to start taking care of myself more and stop stressing myself out. But I have 4 kids. Like, I don't understand why people keep on saying that. That's impossible. So, it's just difficult, y'all. I'm going through a lot. So, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but people do watch me. I look at the stats or algorithm or whatever you want to call it. And, I just wanted to say, like, if you're a mom that's an at-home mom, I mean, I wear many different hats. I take care of my mother and literally get paid for that. And I do at-home work on my computer for web design and graphic design. But I just haven't been doing any of that stuff really lately, is because my daughter is a lot to deal with, and I have to focus. When you're programming, you can't really it's too much. And yeah, it's hard sometimes when you are an at-home mom and you're dealing with a lot of ailments. It's very difficult, very, very, very difficult. And don't underestimate what that person has to deal with. You know, like if you have a platform to be a blessing to them, or if you're a family member of them, don't make life for them any more complicated than what they're already dealing with. If anything, just offer a helping hand. What can you do that I can help you with? Not wanting anything in return, not wanting money, not wanting something typed up, not wanting anything. Just, how can I help you? I understand you don't feel good. I understand you're going through a lot. I understand you have a lot on your plate. What can I do to help? You know, just sometimes we all have to realize that it's better to be a blessing and just help instead of sucking and absorbing everything in your life to be around you. Just think of the other person and walk in their shoes, or at least try to attempt to, before being on the phone and talking negative about them, or just causing drama. Like, you know, I've never been a person to really be like, you know what, I don't even want to talk about that person no more if they don't even exist. But I'm going to have to start getting like that with a lot of people, because like I said, I just have too much on my plate than to worry about who's coming after me in my pockets, or just running their mouth and dogging me out because they can. So with that being said, y'all, I don't even know why I went in that direction, but it is what it is. Y'all just like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I don't have a lot of people on here, but I'm really trying to change that. And I just really hope that I can inspire somebody that's going through some tough times right now, that's like, yo, I'm about to beat somebody in the head with a bat if they like even ask me for another piece of chicken, or they ask me to wash this, or they do that. Sometimes when you're a mom, you just get irritated with that. Like, it's like Stewie. Mom, 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 can I have this? Mom, can I have that? Mom, can I have this? Like, when you're in a really dark space, sometimes it's just like, you really don't want to hear all of that. Anyway, y'all, it is freezing in my house. I don't know if it's because of the ailments that I've been going through that had me sweating, but now I'm freezing and I have to put on some heat. But yeah, y'all, keep your head up. Pray for me. Like I said, remember, just ask to help somebody that's going through, especially you see moms just dragging their feet when you know that they're really a spunky, punky person. Just be like, yo, I see you. You're going through. Anyway.